One of the ways in which people ruin their ministry, their witness to the world, is through simony. It's a sin that's not talked about much. It gets his name from the magician Simon Magnus, who tried to purchase religious favors, purchase the power of the Holy Spirit through giving money to the Apostle Peter. Well, spiritual gifts can't be bought. Spiritual privileges can't be purchased with money. You can't give a certain amount of money to the Church of God and expect to receive favor from God. Not in the true biblical sense. We are called to give money to the mission. We are called to give money to the work of Christ, to support the work of the church in the world, but we cannot purchase it through money. That's the sin of simony. Well, a lot of people ruin their ministry. A lot of preachers ruin their ministry through simony. They spend upwards of $50,000 sometimes to get a seminary degree. Sometimes they spend a lot more than that to get just their college education. Then they spend much more money to get a church to hire them so that they can be a professional minister. Well, simony is a grievous sin in the eyes of God, and the danger with it is that it works. It's a sin that at least it seems to work in the eyes of people. Because you give money and you get religious privileges amongst many in the world. You might get a bench named after you in a church, or you might get a window that'll bear your name for however many years that window will last. And so it's a sin that is awfully deceptive because it can seem to work. But it's a grievous sin, and it's a reproach in the eyes of God. We cannot purchase our religious favor. We cannot purchase the gift of God. It's a gift. If we're called to the ministry, we'll minister. If you're called to be a preacher, we'll preach. There's a value in education. There's a value in getting degrees. That's true. But we cannot buy the gift of God. We cannot buy the ministry.